Hey. I just wanted to hop on here. It's kind of late. Um, Figured I had some things I want to talk about. Um, I had a really good week overall. I got some schoolwork that I have to like jump off in probably like 25 minutes and finish, but it's not going to take me that long. Um, Wake up and go take class, rip it off, and go take two classes tomorrow, rip them bad boys off, and we'll be alright. Um, I guess that's my one vice. I quit the weed, so sometimes I hit this and waiting for this tobacco that I really like from Peru to come in. So it's just a filler. I'll get rid of it when I fucking want to get rid of it. But um, yeah, it's been a good week. A lot of martial arts, a lot of yoga, getting a lot leaner and stronger. Fights coming up on Friday, Avery and Jake. I'm excited to watch those guys fight. They put a lot into what they've been doing. Every time I'm there, they're there. Training hard with me, taking Jake's there for like two classes. Maybe Avery's there, comes back two, three. You know what I mean? These guys have been working real hard, so it's really good that I get to like go out and then kind of like show my support for these cats because it's like I'm learning a lot from them and seeing them evolve and into becoming, this is Avery's second fight, I think, in a month, maybe. I don't know, a month. He just fought. So he's fighting again. I'm just excited, man. Hillary's fighting too on Friday in Buffalo. I'm excited. Uh, it's the same night, so I'm gonna have to catch the stream. I'll have to get it. I'll watch it. Um, I'm really excited to just be at the fights with the homies and to just really like connect with them more because like I've met a lot of good people at USMMA and it really catalysted a huge change for me. I had been at Title for a while and Title was great, but I needed that step up. I started to evolve. I needed more, and like USMMA has given me that, and I'm just like really grateful for being there and being in such a studio. Where Tom is just such a great instructor and just he just takes the time to show me what to do, the footwork and all of it. Such an art. It's a skill that I'm grateful that I'm like honing back in on that again and tapping into it because there's a lot of power and force in that arena of martial arts. And I will get a fight, more or less a boxing one first, because I'm more comfortable with my hands and just throwing strikes. And I am getting better with kicks though. The yoga's like opening up my hips and it's allowing me to like just turn into my kicks more, which I struggle with that in the beginning. I'm still working through that. The teeps and knees and elbows and adding that arsenal in. Because once you get the striking down, I mean you're a weapon. I mean really. So Matt always says every time I'm in there, it's just you're a weapon. Yeah, that's very true. And the more you train and the harder you train and the more you condition the mind and the body, like you become more of a lethal weapon. There's a lot of power in that, a lot of force in that, and I'm grateful that, like I said, that I can be a part of something that great, of a team a team of people that's that great. I'm just extremely grateful, blessed for the opportunities that I've had and the direction that my life is going. And, it took me a long time to get to this point, man. Like I said, I've talked about it in a lot of my earlier videos. Just even a couple months, I was in a very dark place, and I was able to pull myself out of that and work to pull myself out of that. And now I could shine in the light because of that. Because I experienced such darkness again. Because I allowed myself to sink into that lower vibration, and then the darkness just will clamp on me every time if I allow myself to sink into that vibration. The darkness is clamping. It's creeping. It's gonna wait for me, and it's gonna clamp on me. If so, so doing my best to stay in a higher vibrational state. It's becoming a little bit easier every day. It's becoming a lot more it's becoming more natural to be in this state. More of a flow like kind of a state versus just control, fix kind of a state, which I was in, you know what I mean? couldn't control my emotions, couldn't control my sexual energy, couldn't control. Just a lot that I couldn't control. But I had to try to again control it and then try to fix it, and then it would just the cycle would just keep happening. But once you go beyond just trying to fix it, and you really want to understand why and how, then you're really able to raise the vibration, and that's what I've really been able to see out of this course that I've now charted again. My work is great. It's been really great to connect with all the people at my work, and just to like, you know what I mean, just to like really be like present in what it is that like I got going on, to just be wherever I'm at. I don't have to deviate from myself, because that can be a big problem with jobs. To keep working a job where you have to just conform to like Amazon or whatever. I work there. Sorry guys, it's late, but I worked there for a while, and they put like cameras in the van. Fuck all that. I don't have time for all that fucking conformity bullshit. So yeah, it really has given me a better outlook, I guess, outlook and perspective on like what it means to just be myself, and then through martial arts and through yoga and meditation and medicine, like I'm able to like really just think very in the synthesized very way of thinking. There's a lot more I want to add to it too. I want to, like I said, I want to start lifting more weights and whatnot, and like, I want to add more to it. Well, and if I add more and it doesn't work, then I'll just put it down and we'll find it. Just constantly tweaking and aligning and shifting and grooving and moving and that's where like I'm in this flow state with it all, because it's just I'm allowing all the change and the shifts in my consciousness and the shifts in my energy and the shifts in my emotions and the shifts in my spirit, just to like really embrace that instead of resist it. Because it's like the more I just resist it, the more I resist, it's just gonna keep persisting more and more and more and more and more. The more I resist it. So it's like, I should heard Christina Cola say that when I was at Process, and that made a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense now too when I really think about it. So that's what I've really been practicing is to just let the things flow and come and go as it needs, and just to become one with all it is that I'm doing, whether it's my work or whether it's martial arts or yoga. Just become that. The bass, I played it earlier for like an hour and a half, just becoming the instrument and just becoming what I'm playing, putting the energy into what it is that I'm doing. You don't have to think anymore, even with the bass. I've learned it all on sound, so it's like I can't read music, but you don't need to. I mean, like Stevie Ray Vaughan. I think Hendrix didn't know how to read music either. I don't think French knows how to read music either. I think he does though, actually, because I think he does know how to read music, but I'll have to check on that. But yeah, Stevie didn't know how to read music, but his sound was just he ripped. So like, because he became his sound, so he was able to really just tap into it, and that's like more of where I'm at with what I have going on in my life. Just becoming one with all. I know it sounds like one with all, but it's fucking true. The more I go through this, the more I see how important it is to become one with all and with myself, and the mind and the body are one anyways. So it's like the more I heal consciously and spiritually, the more physically I heal, and then my body starts to change. Now I'm in a lot better shape. I train in like 4 times a week, doing yoga 3 times. I'm working out like 7 days a week. It feels incredible. And I have the vitality and the fucking life force to do it all. I'm powered to do it, like naturally. I don't even drink coffee anymore. Just powered to do it. It's just fucking incredible. I no longer need anything to really. They take plant medicine, yeah, but that's I think that's it's a little different, because I use that to go within myself, and I go within myself, and then I can I can harness these energies, and then I can use it. Um, I can use it for good, and I can use it for, I want to say, you don't want to say good. I don't even want to necessarily say it like that, but I can use it for to power my life, to create my fucking life, to create more of what it is that I want, more of what makes me feel whole, and makes me what makes me more connected with myself, and I think that's what, like, that's the beauty in all of what I've been doing. Like I said earlier on the stream, like I started practicing like semen retention, and like I'm not gonna sit here and say it's the answer, but because I was a couple months ago, I was, strip clubs and masturbating and pornography and whatever. So I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that it's the cure all answer to everything, but it's working very well for me. I have a lot more energy. I'm recovering quicker, so then I can work out more. I don't need to sleep as much, but when I sleep, it's deep. I'm getting deep. I'm hitting deep sleep, deep, states of REM sleep, and like I quit the weed. Nothing against it. Not gonna knock it. But it just didn't feel like it wasn't serving me. It wasn't serving me anything anymore. So I just really had to remove it. And then now I see the benefits of for me. And maybe weed is just maybe it's not for someone like me. I don't know. I have yet to. Let me drink of water this late, but kind of a headache. Whatever. Maybe it's 'cause I just sat here and crammed out fucking 7-page paper in like an hour and a half, like 2 hours. So that's why I kind of want to take a little break. I only have like I have a paragraph of something else left, and I'll finish it and I'll just get 2 discussions, and I'll be done by midnight. So I can just go to sleep, hit the pillow, and wake up in the morning and continue on. But yeah, I'm just like extremely grateful that like I kind of like I got on all this, like I got linked up with some good shit, in terms of like retaining what's my sexual energy, because I always knew I had potent sexual energy, but I just I didn't know. I just fucking whatever, you know what I mean? Release it all the time, whatever, do whatever, just do whatever, and I didn't really like understand like the true nature of the life force that lies within your seed of a man, and the testosterone. I didn't know, until really these past couple of weeks. I'm like, wow, man, I have more energy to just do more of what it is that I want to be doing. And then when I'm ready to go to sleep, I go to sleep. I wake up in the morning and I feel rested and I feel strong, and I'm able to just continue on with what it is that I want to do. So I want to just let people know that, and then as like the experiences go, as I go through it, like I want to explain more kind of what it's doing in my life. The longer I prolong this, you know what I mean? I want to prolong it for as long as I can. I don't have a woman. I don't have I'm not in a relationship, so like I want to use the benefits of my chi to like build more muscle. You know what I mean? And like I think that's great. You know what I mean? Like my shoulders didn't look like this 30 days ago. My biceps didn't look like this 30 days ago. It's great. And it's great because I'm putting in the work to do it. That's why the physical element of it looks, it's cool. Like you can see the definition of my shoulders, and that's like dope. Because it just, to me, it's proving like the discipline that I put in for not only martial arts, but in that, with all, like I said, I've told you about my temptation, or my struggles more or less with, the certain pornography being the biggest one. And I'm just grateful that like, God guided me into the light, and I was willing to let Him guide me there. You know what I mean? I didn't just resist it, and because that's what I kept doing. I kept repressing it and resisting it, resisting it, and it was just keeping me in the cycle. This just emotional cycle of being lustful, and like I'm just grateful that like that's not the case anymore. I really haven't really witnessed like how much fire and power that I have within me, and I'm seeing it in my life. I'm seeing how I'm able to just pick up new things and you know, stay disciplined and stay focused and stay sharp with my heart open. That's all the two together. You know, sharp upstairs and you know open right in the middle. Um, I'm able to just really clear and sharp and you know like upstairs and be able to really connect with myself more. And that's what it's allowing me to do. It's allowing me to really just connect more with like who I am and what my natural wants and desires are. I think that that's a really important thing, and that's like working with the medicine. Like as I've been working with it the past couple of weeks, and this next segue that I want to get into is now I want to talk about the medicine, what it's really been able to do for me. I'm able to just continue to keep seeing more and seeing more and seeing more, and being open to what I don't know. And that's what's allowing this process to evolve me as an individual. I can just keep my mind open to whatever's going on, and I'm not closing myself off, because this thing is like it's so easy for me to do that still. I just close it off, whatever it is, you know what I mean, that might cause me any sort of discomfort or uncomfortability. Like sometimes it could go that way, but like it's very easy for me now to really catch myself. Like, okay, I'm closing off here. It's open. Let's keep the pathway open, because I can miss the miracle if I do that, or I could miss the teaching if I was to know everything that there was to know, and you say, oh, I got everything I need from the plant medicine. I don't even need it anymore or whatever, and I don't feel like I need it, but I feel like it benefits me, quite a bit. You know, like I said, I've learned how to play an instrument. I've learning another language and practicing at that every day, and picking up martial arts again, and picking it up at a very good rate, a comfortable rate. So this like more or less kind of how I see all of it. I'm able to really just be who I am, and not be afraid of being who I am. I think for a long time I was always so focused on, I wanted people to like me. I wanted to be the kid who bought all the weed. I wanted to be the kid who bought all the McDonald's. I wanted to make up all the lies so that you would accept me and like me, and like I don't even need that to do that anymore. Like I'm grateful that like I got beyond that sort of place. You know what I mean? It took a long time to get to this point. Sorry, sometimes I really think about it, and I'm like, damn. That's a lot of work to get here. Like, yo, dog. Like, sometimes I really think about it. Oh my God, it's a lot. It takes a lot. It took a lot of work for me to get here, but I'm like happy that it was all worth it. All the money I spent on bettering my life and removing people that we just there was no longer a connection there anymore. Like, I'm just grateful that like I took the route that I did because it worked, and I think that's what I want to, on this channel, I want to talk about, is just empowering people to follow their own heart and follow their own, path, whatever is going to work for them. I could tell you about plant medicine, but it might not work for you. I have no idea. I don't have the answers for people, like I'm still trying to understand myself still. Still don't feel like I have the answers yet, but I don't think I ever would. I don't know if you were, I don't know. I have no idea. Even that, I have no idea. So I mean, I could only tell you what worked for me, and I can't be like, this is gonna work for you. Take plant medicine and go to go see somebody that you can kind of talk to about these different things. It's just not really gonna. I don't know if it's gonna work for you, or for anybody else for that matter. But if you're willing to try something, maybe it will. Who knows? I don't know. So that's why I'm saying I'm grateful that it like really continues to just keep opening me up to myself, and like that's like I said in the beginning, that's all I wanted, was just to be who I am and not be afraid to be who I am, and to just show people who I am without any sort of fear around it, because there's a lot of fear around that. Justin and I talk about it a lot. We've talked about it a couple times. Why would I whatever, you know. Why would I be so worried about telling people who I am? So that's why this channel is like really, it helps me out a lot, because it's just like I can just be who I am without really being afraid of people and what they're gonna think of me or whatever. I think most people would judge me anyways. They're probably not there anymore now. They probably don't like me or whatever. It's fucking, I don't care. I'm not gonna go out of my way to make you not like me, but I'm gonna be myself. And if you don't like me, then that's nothing I can do. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna just be an asshole to people and treat people like and talk down to people. I'm not gonna do any of that. But if you just don't like me for whatever reason, you're my beliefs or whatever, there's nothing you can do about it. It's just, I didn't do anything wrong. It's just being myself, you know. And I think that's, like I said, man, that's just what I struggled with for a long time. I always had to make myself a certain way to be perceived a certain way, and it's just like, the older I get, I'm like, I just don't see, you know, what's the whole point in that? It doesn't serve me anything. So it's just only causing me more fucking distress by doing so. And it's causing me a lot of emotional, turmoil by doing that. So I think that, like I said, when I looked at what direction I could go in, I didn't even think this would be it. You know what I mean? All I knew is when I got to a point when I, you know, AA and NA I had to fly away from it. I just needed something to change, and it did. It's changing. It's consistently changing, and the shifts just keep happening. You know, emotionally, like I said, emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, financially soon. You know, so it's like working towards that. I mean, it already is now. So it's, I'm extremely grateful. You know, I wouldn't be where I'm at if I didn't go through what I went through, and if I didn't maybe hang out with people that I maybe shouldn't. Maybe if I didn't, you know, if I didn't move in with Jeff, like all that, it would have never just, you know, would have never, it would have never, I would have never, I wouldn't be in this spot today. So I'm just grateful, man. Overall, I gotta jump off of this though, because fucking I gotta finish some more work, and then I gotta go to sleep. I'm going to train in the morning, and then I'm going to work, and then I'm gonna go train again. So I probably will do a video again on Thursday, probably the day before the fights. So yeah, if you like it, subscribe, share, hit me up, say, hey, I like this. I think maybe I think of this thing differently than you do. Let's just keep it open, dog. I mean, let's just talk to each other. Let's just be friends. Let's connect with each other. Let's love each other the best way we can. So I think that not even the best way we can. Why don't we just love each other? That's just putting conditions on the love, and I don't want to do that. So let's connect. Subscribe, comment. I like this. I don't like this. Let's just be honest and open-minded, willing. You guys have a good night. Peace.